All right, all right. I think I did the intro correctly with that. What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Remark. I am your host of the Death Rattle podcast, and this is the Death Rattle podcast. It is 7 p.m. Wednesday, 4 p.m. on the West Coast, and 1 a.m., I think, wherever you are over there across the pond. This is the Death Rattle podcast. Again, what's going on, everybody? Good to see you. As you have probably noticed by now, Mr. Kainan Becker, Ghost Pirate Entertainment, is not on the show tonight. He is having a wonderful time at Fantastic Fest, I should say. So while half of you close the stream since he's not here, I'm going to say hi to the other half who decided to stick around and enjoy the show with me. So we actually are going to get an update from Kainan. So we are going to get an update from him. I'm going to try to get some news to talk about. I'm going to try to make this as much of a real show as possible. So you're going to see my stuff kind of go dark while I am going through the news and also talk to the chat. But Kainan will be here to, well, he won't be here. He'll be sending a video, hopefully here in like soon for me to play for you guys. But what's going on? John is in the chat. How's it going, John? Good to see you. Oh, I'm lagging. There's John. Hey, what's up, buddy? Katie F says, hey, KBs. I'll tell him you said hi. Terry is in the chat. Hello. Stephanie, what's going on? Good to see you. Who all is here? Jobit. Hey, Jobit, it's been a minute. Good to see you. John Lamb. Hello, hello. Who else is here? Gaston's here. Says, hey, DJ. Hey, Gaston. Good to see you. Jordan's here. What's going on? Kate Depperment's here. Stephanie's doing her thing. Played Out says, this better be good. Stop listening to Everclear Santa Monica for this. Well, I can't guarantee you made a good decision, but we're going to try to have as much of a show as possible for y'all. We have some VHS Halloween news. We have a trailer that we're going to watch. Because that's a very exciting thing. And then Kainan should be sending me a bit. Oh my gosh, I just punched my desk. I'm going to check my phone here. Kainan should be sending me a video of his update from Fantastic Fest. I will tell you, and this may or may not surprise some of you, but Kainan Becker saw Shelby Oaks at Fantastic Fest and thought that it was really good, especially for a first-time filmmaker. So we'll see when we all finally get to see that movie. But if Kainan's opinion means anything to you, he likes Shelby Oaks. And I should say, he is at Fantastic Fest right now. So if you guys want to throw some super chats, some super stickers, or just donate to our PayPal link in the description to help his trip, that would be awesome. You know, he makes his money off YouTube. That's how he does this. I'm not monetized, so I have to be poor by myself. But we can help Kainan out by sending some super chats or super stickers, or just donating a little what you can to the PayPal link. And that money will go to him, and you can help him out. I know he had some tire trouble with his car, his brand new car. He had some tire trouble, so we are going to we're going to try to help him out there. But anyway, and apparently, I don't know, YouTube has been like shadow banning him. For those of you that believe in shadow banning or shadow throttling or anything, that's it seems YouTube's been doing that with his channel. He's been trying to mess with some new thumbnails. But anyway, nobody's been throttling the Horror Sucks channel because one, nobody cares, and two, I haven't made a video on there for a month and a half now. I've been slowly but surely writing my long walk review, and I will slowly but surely get that out, probably when it's way past time to get that out. But I should be getting back into the swing of things. It's just with doing a festival and trying to start a new movie, and also working on the Hellgate still with distribution. It's been hard, but anyway, let's see what everybody's saying. Dominic says, hope you guys are doing good. Thank you, Dominic. Jobet's excited for the new VHS Halloween. Yeah, well, I'm excited too. VHS are always they always have some decent gems in there. I think the third VHS was the one that I thought was the weakest. or maybe it was the one that came out a couple years ago. It doesn't matter. But they always have some good gems, and some stinkers. So, it happens. But I'm really looking forward to it, and we're going to watch the VHS trailer, and we're going to react to that. What's going on, Casey? Good to see you. Kay says, Kainan's been posting Fast and Furious, but I haven't had time to catch up. Yeah, he's been trying to get that content out there. He's got a nice sponsorship, and he's just trying to get content out for you guys. That's what he does. John says the bureaucracy in action. Katie, why would KB be shadow banned? Oh, who knows? Who knows what the algorithm? I don't think he's actually shadow banned. Like, he's not coming out here saying anything controversial. But it's just the algorithm right now is just not a fan of his channel. It's just not, they're just not pushing his content for whatever reason. And so it's up to us to help him out, which, by the way, if you are watching this or listening to it, hit the like, please hit the like, share this around, stay active in the chat. And that helps the stream out. That helps the show out a lot. We really appreciate that. Wrathman says shadow banning is a real thing. Sadly, I mean, look, between you, me, and the wallpaper here, I know, but Kainan doesn't like to lean into the YouTube conspiracy theories, so we're just going to blame it on the algorithm for his sake. Gaston says, with Kainan out, you'll be able to talk today. No kidding. That's the thing that I love about Kainan is that, he's got his opinions. He's got something to say. He always has something to say, and he will just bulldoze right through you to get what he wants to say out. And it's fine. We have we have a good dynamic, and I have a lot of fun. This is the bigger half of this podcast is his channel. So obviously I'm going to give him priority to talk. If it were the other way around, if I was the one with almost 80,000 subscribers, I might be a little heavier on, regulating what he says, but I don't know. I might not, because I like it. And I like the discussion. Hi, Katie. Good to see you. Heather's in the chat. What's up? Good to see you. Oh, we got a super already. $10 from Played Out for the cause. Thank you, sir. Kainan's going to be very happy with that. Thank you. John says, DJ, when you make your second film, where do you advertise for extras and or auditions? So, it's no secret. I'm going to cast for the second one the same way I'm going to cast for the first one, and that's usually on Backstage. It's usually Backstage, Actors Access, or Facebook groups, believe it or not. A lot of acting Facebook groups I cast from there. I'll post stuff on social media that I'm looking for actors, and that's how I get them. So that's what it is. Jack says that seems to be happening to a lot of people lately. The shadow banning, yeah. We're gonna say that it's an algorithm thing on the show, but yeah, it's we all know what it is. But I don't know why you'd be shadow banned. You know what I mean? I mean, I know YouTube isn't necessarily a fan of horror content, and I'm sure there are unwords that Kainan has unknowingly said, but I can't imagine that they're like anything too terrible. We have said some pretty weird stuff on this channel, on this show, but I don't think these podcasts, I don't think these lives actually do anything for his channel. So I mean, I don't know. We can all speculate, but I'm sure he'll fill us in. Kay says a lot of YouTubers have been saying the same thing about views being way down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen it because I haven't been active on my channel for the last month. Unfortunately, I'm still getting a lot of traction. Like I'm getting a lot of comments on a couple of videos. My Jurassic Park video or Jurassic World video actually just started getting a few comments, and some guy was really mad at me about my monkey review. So he left he replied to his initial comment like 4 times on my monkey review. He was not happy. Stephanie says, yes, DJ gets to speak. I do, but the problem with me just speaking by myself is I have nobody to bounce anything off with. So it's like I have no arguments to make unless I can just make up an argument and you guys can fight with me about it. But basically we're going to go over some news. We're going to watch the VHS trailer. And I'm going to talk about some stuff as far as like horror and film and, you know, media and how I watch it and what I like and, you know, what you guys like and, what brought you to Ghost Pirate and what keeps you coming back to Death Rattle. We all know it's the fighting, which is fine. It's our favorite part of it too. And sorry, I have a green screen on, so you can't really, I don't have a green screen, but I have that effect on, so you can't really see my mug. But I have, because it's spooky season, so I got my fall mugs out. And this is I'm not going to be able to show you guys. I can't believe it. Anyway, I'll just describe it to you. It's a bulldog wearing it's an English bulldog wearing, you can kind of see it, wearing a hat. And he's in a pumpkin patch with fall leaves falling around him. So that's my current fall time mug. It's not necessarily spooky, but it's still fall time, and that counts. And I'm drinking pumpkin spice flavored coffee grounds for my coffee. Thank you, Al. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't done that. Stephanie says you two are a magic team. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. What's going on, Jonathan? Good to see you. Casey says, John, if DJ comes anywhere near the PNW with a film project, I'll be a cheap hire. Nice. What's the PNW? I don't know that acronym. I don't know that. Kay says the disagreements are fun. Siskel and Ebert made a career out of it. Yeah, well, you know, it's real. We don't just make this crap up. Jobit says, without getting cheesy, I just love listening to you guys. Thank you, Jobit. We appreciate it. GP does talk too much, but at least it's interesting stuff. Yeah. Well, and the thing is like he also makes a point, and this is not shit talking him, and he knows this about him. So I'm not talking behind his back. He definitely knows. He just makes the same point over and over again a lot. And that's why it seems like he talks a lot, because he's actually very quick to the points that he wants to make. He just says them 3 times, 3 different ways. And so that's why it sounds like he talks a lot. And you got to get him on the railroad, the tracks, and be like, look, man, you want to go in this direction. I know you do. So let's go in that direction. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn on my overhead light. I'm going to turn this off, and you're going to see my little Horror Sucks logo there. And I'm going to turn my overhead light on. I still don't have a podcast light, and Kainan keeps yelling at me about it. So give me 1 second. I'll try to be loud so you can hear me, so that there's no dead air. I know that's a terrible thing for podcasts, is having dead air, but anyway, okay, I'm back now. So hopefully my green screen, I'll have a little more light so you guys can see stuff. But anyway, Casey says, at least I hope Kay fixed the tire. Yep. Heather says it's probably from them changing up the policy. Yeah, but we don't know what the policy is. You know what I mean? They could just change the policy and change the algorithm whenever they want. That's the problem. But they don't have to tell us. They just go, well, our policy changed. Here's a brief rundown, but we don't get details, and we don't see what they do in the back end, so like we don't see it. Okay. So here's my mug. You can kind of see it. Oh, sorry. There's my bulldog, my English bulldog in a pumpkin patch. I love him. I love English bulldogs. I love squishy face dogs. I like big dogs. I like big dogs and squishy face dogs. Oh my God, I've been listening to Santa Monica a lot lately. That song came out, and just as I was moving to Corpus Christi on the coast of Texas, and it has very good memories to it, says Janatha. Jack says, saw the trailer for Dolly. That looks really cool. Heard it played at Fantastic Fest. Did we watch the Dolly trailer? I can't remember. When we get into our we'll watch it. I don't think we saw the Dolly trailer. Did we see the Dolly trailer? Let me look it up. Dolly trailer. No. Let's watch it. Let me cue that up. So we're gonna have a couple of trailers to watch. Okay. Heather says, of course that's cute, and of course it's pumpkin spice. Yes, I am in my basic white girl era, and I have been in my basic white girl era since about 2010. So y'all can't even see me. The Pacific Northwest, got it. Jim Bob, what about Street Fighter 6 now? Yeah, I know, man. We were completely wrong. Street Fighter 6 is happening, and it looks like a meme movie. It like the memes will fly in this movie. Have you seen Zygote 2017 horror short with Dee Fanning? I have not seen that, Easy-E. I've been watching a lot of short films for the film festival. For those of you who don't know, my partner Sam and I are putting on a horror film festival here in Jacksonville. And we've been watching all of the submissions for those, and some of them are really good. Some of them are not, but we still enjoy them. But some we got really good. We got some really good submissions, so we're really excited about this. But and also, oh my God, that leads me into this. At the end of the show today, we will be making a pretty cool announcement for the festival. We are super excited about what we have going on for the festival, and Sam is our architect. Sam is going to be on to help me announce this for the festival. So hope you guys think it's cool too. Oh, Street Fighter 2020. I knew what you mean, Jim Bob. I knew what you meant. Yeah, I need to see it. Yep. Wrathman says no Ghost Pirate views tonight, so everybody should be over here. Yeah, everybody go over to the Death Rattle podcast. And it's actually more on the Death Rattle now at 20, and then Ghost Pirate Entertainment has 17. Because everybody saw my face and not his and was like, I'm out of here. So, yeah, go over to the Death Rattle. Go see it. Saya says, yay, excited for the announcement. Good to see you, Saya. Okay, so chat has slowed down a little bit. And for those of you who don't know, you can see yourself in the chat there at the bottom right. So everybody on both sides can see. I know Kainan and I have been saying forever that we're going to be actually migrating this over to the Death Rattle side. I think we're actually going to pull the trigger on that in the new year, but we're still talking about it. We have a lot of stuff planned for this show too. It's not going to just be us two. We have a lot of stuff planned that we got to talk about, but I think we are going to finally migrate. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So let's get into our first bit of, well, it's not necessarily news. Everybody kind of knows about this, but we're gonna get into it. This is from Bloody Disgusting. VHS Halloween trailer previews the 6 terrifying new tapes coming to Shudder for Halloween. The popular found footage franchise is celebrating the Halloween season with the VHS Halloween this October, the brand new 8th installment of the long-running saga. We are going to watch the official VHS Halloween trailer here in a minute. And the movie will be releasing on October 3rd, just in 1 week. Next Friday, it releases. Sweet. VHS Halloween collection of Halloween-themed videotapes unleashes a series of twisted, blood-soaked tales, turning trick-or-treat into a struggle for survival. The new installment will feature segments directed by Brian Ferguson, Casper Kelly. Oh, Too Many Cooks. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I can't wait for that. I loved Too Many Cooks. For those of you who did not see the Too Many Cooks Adult Swim thing, it is a must see. You have to see it. Michelin Pitt Norman, or Michelin, right? R.H. Norman, Alex Ross Perry, Paco Plaza from Rec, nice, and Anna Zlokovic. Full list of segment titles and directors is Diet Phantasma is the Brian Ferguson film. Fun Size is Casper Kelly. Home Haunt is Michelle Pitt and R.H. Norman. Pitt Norman and R.H. Norman. Kid Print is Alex Ross Perry. Ut Supra Sic Infra is Paco Plaza. Coochie Coochie Coo is Anna Zlokovic. Alrighty, so that's it. So let's get to the trailer. Let me kill that a little bit. I don't like myself that big. And let's share this tab and get into the trailer. And we're gonna watch it, and then we will go back into the chats. Here we go.
Trick or treat! You shivers creeping and crawling down your spine. That's that touch of mine. I won't tell no lie.
Hello?
I mean, that'll get me in. Nice. Oh.
He's looking at me. Oh my god.
Nice. Nice. All right, let's get rid of that. All righty. So that was the VHS trailer. Looks good. Looks good. Let me see here. All right. Heather says more special guests. We'll see. Multitasking, cooking dinner, but still here. Thank you, Kay. Casey says crazy. Even though I had notification for Death Rattle, only had Ghost Pirate notifications come through. Yeah, it's probably because you interact with Ghost Pirate more than you interact with us. I know you've commented on some of our stuff, and also sorry that we haven't been responding to comments, guys. Really sorry about that. Both Kainan and I are just up to our eyeballs with our other channels, and that shouldn't be an excuse, but we will get in and try to respond as much as we can. But please keep leaving us comments. We do read them, and we do like to see that you guys are leaving them. So thank you. Good God. John Connor says scary. Says, okay, you guys are talking to yourselves. Let me see here. Jobert says, yay. Casey, yay, vomitus. John says, DJ, will you have karaoke for the after hours at your film festival? Yeah, man. We are having an after party called Duval After Dark. That's going to be on Friday night after the first night of the festival. And there will totally be karaoke with there. And if there's not, I will be very upset. Livewire says, just joining. Good evening. Good seeing you, bud. Heather says, spooky. And Jack says, that does look pretty good. What do you guys think? That was a pretty good trailer, right? Horror, or not obviously horror, but like Halloween themed, trick or treat. I mean, if somebody just puts out an arm with, a candy bucket while I'm trick or treating, I'm going in, right? Like we're going in. But that looked pretty good. I'm pretty excited to see that. And then we have the Dolly official teaser. So while I cue that up, you guys can share in the chat what you thought about the VHS trailer. While I'm queuing that up, Heather says, I would not walk into that house, like, at all. Yeah, well, why? You're trick-or-treating. Maybe it's like, some people like to do little skits and stuff for trick-or-treating. Some people like that. It's innocent, right? It's just like, hey, come get it. But anyway. All right. I got this queued up, so we'll actually watch it. We're going to watch this Dolly trailer as a recommendation by you guys, because we do listen to our chat. We do enjoy you guys watching us, talking to us, suggesting stuff. So here we go. This is the Dolly official teaser. Oh, it's a teaser. What's going on here? Why isn't this letting me share my screen? There we go. Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta hurry, please. What you think? You can just do whatever you want now? This is still my fucking house!
All right. Oh, what was that? Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. Maybe. Smoke weed every day. Is this? Nope. Okay. All right. All righty. Nice. Yeah, that was a cool looking teaser. That black screen there at the end was that was pretty effective. I was expecting something. I was expecting something. So nice. Jack says it looked cool, but it's really hard to tell for sure with all those jump cuts talking about the VHS trailer. John says, reason I'm asking, if I make it to your festival, I'm thinking about trying to recreate Jai Courtney's psycho sing dance scene from Dangerous Animals. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Please do that. Please make it, and please do. And wear his costume, please. Like, just do the whole cosplay. Like, that would be fantastic. That would be awesome. Wrathman says, spooky season is so awesome. I get depressed come November 1st, except for Treehouse of Horrors. There you go. There's plenty to look forward to. And there's plenty of Christmas horror movies you can watch during Christmas, right? Good and bad. There's plenty of them. There's a little indie film out there called Mother Krampus 2 that I'm in. I play a Santa Claus that gets danced on by a drag queen. So go up and look at that. I can't say much for the rest of the film, but I know that part's at least entertaining. So you don't got to get depressed November 1st. You got Thanksgiving in November, which is awesome. And then, yeah, plenty of spooky movies to watch for Christmas and Thanksgiving movies. Thanksgiving 2 years ago was one of my favorite films to come out then. It is now as year, like I watch it every Thanksgiving. I watch Thanksgiving. I think it's fantastic. And I'm looking forward to the second one. So you got a lot of stuff to look forward to, man. Don't get depressed. It's all right. Case said in his video that it might be try to become a franchise. What? Let me know. Job says Dolly looks like a good time. Jack says no jump scare. Yep. Livewire, Dolly looks good. Looking forward to it. I'm ready for it. It looks good. It looks really good. Dolly has some of those Texas Chainsaw vibes. Yeah, it does. Easy says, I heard Dolly was like an In a Violent Nature without the walking. So it's just sitting? Is that it? Lots of pumpkins. We love pumpkins. So yeah, so well, what are you guys looking forward to watching? So I usually have a list of horror movies that I watch during spooky season. Starts September 1st, goes all the way to the end of October. And I watched almost 100 movies between September and October last year. And this year, I just can't. I just absolutely can't. And I want to share. Oh, I can't. Good Lord. Okay. I got to bring this stuff up. So I'm going to try to talk and bring this stuff up at the same time. I just can't this year. And so I've had to almost cut it in half. But that being said, I can show you guys some stuff that I want to watch. Oh God, do I have to go in individually to share this? Oh my God. Okay, that shouldn't be that bad. I can show you guys some individual stuff that I want to watch. And we can talk about it if you like, if you've seen the movies or if you haven't and are interested in knowing. I'm going to try to post reviews on my channel, but like I said, again, I've been dead to the world with doing everything with the big three things that I'm already doing right now. Trying to keep up with the channel is so hard for me. But anyway, Kay says, In a Violent Nature dude would win the long walk. Yeah, he probably would. Well, no, because he wouldn't be walking at a 3. He walks at like a 1.5 or a 2, so he wouldn't win the long walk. He'd be one of the first to go. Jack says, when I have the time, I try to watch different horror movie I've never seen all through October. I wish I could do that. It's such a roulette. Like it's such a crapshoot with movies that if you try to watch one that you haven't seen, you got to go with ones that are like highly recommended by people that you trust. Because if you're just like, I'm terrible at Netflix roulette. That's what as a game I used to play with myself. I used to get on Netflix and I used to just hold down the scroll button and close my eyes and just stop and open my eyes on a horror movie and I'd watch it. And it would be the worst movie that I've ever seen that year. Every time I do that. So It's, yes, Seiya says, everyone make sure your chat is on all chat and not top chat to see the messages. That's right. And if you're watching on the Ghost Pirate side and not the Death Rattle side, which you should be on, we do have our little chat window here at the bottom right that you can see everybody. Wrathman says, I know I'm late, just saw Weapons. Holy shit. Awesome movie. Awesome movie. If you don't like that movie, you're wrong. All right. So, talking about what Jack is. So one of the first movies that I watched this spooky season was, I just lost it. Good Lord. Where is it? Is this one? Anybody ever heard of it? Cannibal Mukbang. I just watched that. Not bad. I enjoyed myself. And if you are into a movie that is what the title suggests, I would recommend it. So I'm not going to go too far into it, but that is a recommend from me for this first one. Have any of you seen Cannibal Mukbang yet? It's kind of a sleeper, I think, but it's worth watching. It is definitely worth watching. I'll wait for you while I am uploading things that I want to share. Oh, I can just, ooh. Okay, let me, can I just upload all of these at the same time? Nope, I got to do each one individually, which is okay. So I'm going to do like a couple while I'm waiting for you guys to talk. And once I get these on here. Okay, cool. Easy says, sorry, man, gotta go. Just picked up Bring Her Back, 40 Acres, Ballerina, and Last of Us 2 season. Oh, man. Good. Hey, get out of here. Go watch those awesome movies. Come back next week. We'll talk to you. Thanks for showing up and watching for as long as you did. Thank you. Enjoy those movies. Casey says, just added Cannibal Mukbang to our list the other day. You too. Thank you for the recommend. Yeah, sure thing. I hope you enjoy it. Kay says, now I feel like making spaghetti. It does look good, even with the eyeballs. So that's one of the ones that I just watched. A rewatch that I'm doing this year. Bam. Classic. Firestarter. Original. Don't watch the remake. It's not as good. Just keep rewatching the original Firestarter. It's a fantastic film. Really enjoyable. And if you haven't seen it, watch it. Now, this one is a new watch for me. It's going to be a new watch for me. I still haven't seen it yet, but this is a new one for me. And you can admonish me in the chat if you want. But this is a new one that I have not seen, and I'm going to be finally. I'm popping my cherry on this one for this year. Repossessed. I have not seen this, and I'm excited for it because I like Leslie Nielsen, and I like movies like this. So, anyway, this is what I'm watching. Gaston says, heard of it, haven't seen it yet. What, Mukbang? Sorry for like a little laggy, guys. I'm going to be catching up. Kay says, did I hear they're remaking Christine? Are they remaking it again? Because I thought they already remade it. Oh, God. I have to. I don't see news of a Christine remake. You got to go through. So there's 1983, and then there's. Oh wait, did they remake it? I thought somebody remade the 1983 one already. If not, if they haven't already remade it, don't please. Heather says I'll have to add it. I haven't watched Firestarter. Yes, Heather, watch it. Watch the original. Don't make Drew Barrymore angry. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. So yeah, so Repossessed. That's going to be a first one for me. I will come back with a review after I see it. I'm expecting good things, but we'll see. And then also, a classic, Halloween. What's going on here? There we go. Got to watch Halloween on Halloween, right? Can't go wrong. If you haven't seen Halloween yet, make this the year to do it, please. John Carpenter, famous, probably the most famous movie score, intro, or just score, like ever. Even people that have not seen Halloween know John Carpenter's Halloween theme, know the score. So you have to absolutely see that. Livewire says Repossessed Airplane 3. Could be. So yeah. And then another rewatch this year is one of my favorite movies, Cube. If you haven't seen Cube, it's an awesome psychological horror, slow burn, brain teaser, like fantastic. I love this movie. It's so entertaining. It came out of nowhere when it did. Canadian film of all places. And I mean, it's just super entertaining. Anybody seen the new Witchboard? Is it any good? I have not seen it. I think Kainan did, which, by the way, we're not getting that video. I thought he was sending me that video. He did not. So I'm checking my messages. I'm looking at my message every now and again. I do not see a video. But that's okay. We'll talk about it next week. He's probably having way more fun. Forgot even about that we were here. There's 18 of you on the Ghost Pirate side, 23 on the Death Rattle side. Come on over. Can't go wrong with Leslie Nielsen, even if the movie's not the best. Yeah, that's right. I mean, like he's Leslie Nielsen. Saya says, excuse me. I did not mean to burp into my microphone. I watched Freak and the original Ghost House last night. Oldies, but classics. The only movies I enjoy any corn. You don't like corny movies other than Freaked and Ghost House? Fix yourself. Kaleidoscope says Cube is amazing. It is. It is fantastic. Yes, ginger snaps in the yearly Halloween. Absolutely. Absolutely need to have ginger snaps in the yearly Halloween rotation. Has to be. Livewire says clips of Cube were popular in YouTube horror corners for a while. I think I've seen half the movie. Go watch the whole thing. Kay says, love Cube, have the DVD and interesting director's commentary, shows what can be done on a small budget. Absolutely. This is one of those movies that really shows how horror can shine in the low to, no budget range. How you have to be creative with solving problems. How do we make a movie that's essentially a bunch of people in one room and make it look like it's a bunch of rooms and, make them interesting and different? Oh, we just changed the colors here. We like move these panels around a little bit. Oh, look, it's a new room. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. GP is an hour behind on accident, even though it's an hour ahead in Texas. What? No, what? Casey, what are you talking about? He knows what time it is. Wrathman says, I just saw the first Witchboard. Meh. Saya says, no, only movies I enjoyed corn are the older ones. Can't really get with the new ones. It's just, okay, well, you're missing out on some. The Cube is one of the best direct-to-DVD of the 2000s, was so deserved a wide release. Yeah, kidding. Oh, you're joking. Sorry, I don't have a sense of humor. Okay, and then another one that's going to be a first-time watch for me, but that I knew a bunch of stuff about, being like a Batman and a Joker fan. Is this next one that I wanted to actually watch. This will be a first-time watch for me, is The Man Who Laughs. So this is an older movie. Came out in the 20s. I am losing. I don't know all my facts here. 1928. 1928, this movie came out. It's a tragedy about this guy who his face is stuck like that. And it's just a tragic story of a man who's lonely, tries to find love. Anyway, watch it. But anyway, this was this movie is what inspired the Joker from the Batman comics. So if you look at screenshots from this movie, that's what inspired the artist for the Joker for his signature, like, wide grin. That's what this movie is. So The Man Who Laughs. I will obviously post a review. Well, I shouldn't say obviously. I will try to post a review, or I'll try to talk about it when we get around there. But really, really excited for this one. All right, I'm gonna remove some of these and get into. I'm gonna share some new ones. Not share my screen. Get these image files up while you guys are talking to yourselves. And I should also be talking. Can't have dead air. I took broadcasting classes, and you never want to have dead air. You always want to figure out how to say something, because dead air is what gets people to change channels. So let me see here. So Heather says, that's on my list to watch. Jobit says, I love me some silent films. That's a good one. You've seen it, Jobit? I hope it's good. I'm excited for it. Casey says, Man Who Laughs trivia. That is too cool if that's real about the Joker. It's real. Look it up. It's real. Wrathman says, yeah, it's been rumored it was inspiration for the Joker, maybe. No, it's real. Let me see here. Yeah. Jerry Robinson. Please take me to the link. Robinson began working with Kane and Finger shortly after Batman made his debut, and they were mulling over the idea of a nemesis for their hero. Robinson intended on creating a foe that challenged Batman on every level. And he said it was Finger that brought a book with a picture of Viet, the guy who played the Man Who Laughs, to show Kane, saying, here's the Joker. Even though that the contribution wasn't acknowledged, which is, what's saying it's a rumor. But I don't think it's a rumor. I think it's real. I mean, it's real. So here's here's like, oh, I gotta remove this, do this. So this is what we're looking at. Oh my gosh. There we go. Well, let me get it made. Come on, right? Yeah. And yes, Gaston, you're right. The Man Who Laughs is primarily a romantic tragedy. Yes, it is a tragic movie. But I mean, like, come on, look at this. Joker. It's Joker. All right. Let me shrink myself a little bit here. So great movie. Heather says they talk about it in a Batman documentary. Which Batman documentary do they talk about it? I need to know. I want to watch it. Dead Air sounds like a good horror movie title, still up for grabs. That's right. Get it written. Casey says, no shit, that is Joker. I have to see this movie. Yes, you do. It's a good one. And then another one that was recommended to me, it's a newer movie, Marshmallow. I'm going to be watching this one. This came highly recommended, so I'm gonna watch it. And we'll see how it is. But I heard it was good. I heard it was real good. It's a newer movie, right? Marshmallow. Yeah, this is a newer movie. And we're gonna see it. Sorry if my facts are probably not exactly straight about everything. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't do that. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I have to send a link. So while I'm doing that, please forgive me that I'm trying to freaking, oh my gosh. Why? Hello? How do I do this? Oh my gosh. I forgot to send a link to the show to Sam from the festival to be able to get in. because I am. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind here. StreamYard. I'm losing the show, guys. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely. Oh, you know what I can do? This is what I can do. This is what I'll do right now. So I'm gonna do a shameless plug while I'm doing this. So here it is. All right, and we're back. Guest Sound says Marshmallow has an original idea. I didn't love it though. Mag says Marshmallow is meh. Oh no. I got a highly recommend on that. Oh well. Wrathman, fun fact, the two most popular comic book heroes and villains, or at least DC popular, have no superpowers. How about that? Yeah, it's almost as if people like well-written characters and good stories. Doesn't matter if you have awesome superpowers or not. I think nowadays Batman ekes out Superman in popularity, but for the longest time it was always Superman. Like Batman was super popular, we all know that, but like it was always Superman. But I think Batman has recently eked it out. Yeah. All right, next one is, why does this keep happening to me? Death of Snow White. This is another one that I have not seen yet that I need to see, that I know Kainan liked it. And I know a lot of people liked it, and so I want to see it. But that is the next movie that I'm going to be seeing. And I'm not going to go through every single movie here, guys. Like I know that I'm not doing that. But if you guys have seen The Death of Snow White, I'd love to know what you thought. Like I said, I heard it was good. Came out around the time that the Disney sludge came out, and I'm sure this is better. But yeah. Casey says the music is perfect for that trailer. Thank you, Casey. I put a lot of hard work into my trailers. I put a lot of hard work into my stuff. So I really hope people enjoy it. All right. Anyway, moving on. This is one of my favorites. This next one, this is one of my favorites. I've seen it before, and I can't wait to watch it again. Oh, sorry. Saya says, this is great. Finally, some new movies I haven't seen yet. Yeah. Please watch these with me and let me know what you think. But all right. So this one I've seen a few times. I love it. It's a classic. I don't need an excuse to watch it. I just will. Phantoms, Ben Affleck, Rose McGowan, Peter O'Toole. I love this movie. Have you guys seen this movie? I know you have. And if you haven't, you are missing out. Fantastic film, based off a book, Dean Koontz book, I think, right? Dean Koontz. Am I lying? Correct me in the chat if I'm lying. Based off a book. It's awesome. I am pouring the last of my coffee, and it's decaf, by the way. This isn't going to keep me up. This isn't going to keep me up all night. This is pumpkin spice flavored decaf. But this movie is super dope. Yeah, I said Dean Koontz, right? Yeah, KCF Phantom. Yeah, Dean Koontz. Yep. Livewire says it's Phantoms like Flatliners. No. Otaku, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. It's classic for sure. Watched last night on Paramount. Phantoms is a great flick, says Tony. Thank you. Oh, Otaku, I think, is answering for me. No, it is not like Flatliners. Yeah, Phantoms is awesome. John says awesome book and probably the most accurate for a Dean Koontz book to film. Yeah. It's great. It's such an awesome little movie, and it just, I love it. It's so entertaining. Here's another one that I really like that I'm going to be watching. Heather, you've never heard of Phantoms? Oh, do it. Watch it. You'll love it. It's so good. Oh yeah, must have been one of Peter O'Toole's last roles. You're right, or one of the last at least, right? David says, "Why do you have 2 cups of coffee?" I have multiple mugs. You probably saw my Monopoly mug. I just haven't put it away yet. But I have. I mean, do you only have one mug? I have a few mugs. I have a few coffee mugs. But yeah, that's my Monopoly mug right there, and then this one. I haven't put my Monopoly here. I'll put it away. So here, I don't want you to be upset. So I'll make my Monopoly mug go away, and we just have the Bulldog. Jen says it's officially spooky season, guys. It is. Good to see you, Jen. Tenderloin says pumpkin spice flavor decaf. Now that is scary. I know, right? I said in the top of the show that I have been in my basic white girl era since 2010. So I am there, and I have not left. I enjoy it very much so. And I'm not going back. Grindhouse says, "What's up, guys? Late to the party. Good to see you, man. You are late. You got what's going on here?" Saya says, "I can drink coffee until 2 a.m. and I'll still sleep like the dead." All right. We have an announcement to make. So we are going to make this announcement, and with me to help me make this announcement, please give her a warm welcome, you guys. First time on the show. This is Architect Sam. Architect Sam is joining us. Say hi, Architect.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm in my car, so it's a little dark.
If you don't know, my movie, The Hellgate, we built a cave set. And when I say we, I mean she did it. And Sam and I met. I was like, I need a cave. She said, I'm an architect. And the rest is history. And I know I'm not telling their story for you, but I'm just telling an abridged story. So you can tell the chat more of what you want So introduce yourself, Architect Sam.
Oh, hello. I'm Architect Sam. That's, I guess, my official name. Architect by trade. Yeah, built the cave for DJ. It was 2 months of craziness, and now we are partnering up for the Jacksonville Horror Film Festival.
That's right. When we decided to go into, okay, let me start over. When I had the bright idea for a festival, I was like, who's gonna run this for me? And I went up to Architect Sam and was like, do you want to do a film festival? And she was like, what? And I was like, that's a yes. And that's the story. So that's what's going on. But anyway, so that is why you're muted. Why are you muted?
Testing.
Yeah. Try it again. Keep talking. No. What's going on here?
Muted.
I don't know why you're muted. Okay. All right. Talk. Hello? Wait.
Testing.
Okay. She's unmuted. All right. Sorry. Okay. So,
yeah.
So here's our big announcement, guys. So as a festival, we are looking for, we need support. It's our first year. We got a bunch of films. We got a venue that we got to pay for. We have, a bunch of expenses, art, flyers, decorations, like PA systems, all this stuff. We got a bunch of stuff. So we are looking for sponsors. We try to get sponsors. And one of the sponsors that we landed is a company called Find Familiar Spirits. And Sam, do you want to tell them what is special about Find Familiar Spirits?
The co-founder of Find Familiar Spirits is actor Matthew Lillard.
That's right. And what part of this sponsorship is Matthew Lillard is going to be recording a video message for our opening ceremony at the festival this year. And you guys are getting the breaking news right here on the Death Rattle podcast from the festival directors of the Jacksonville Horror Film Festival. So if you guys want to come down to Jacksonville to see a awesome festival and Matthew Lillard on video giving you a special message and taste some delicious macabre spirits, it would be awesome. So that's the announcement. And
do you want to tell them what macabre spirits is?
It's an alcohol.
I know, but it's like, so basically it's a subscription and it's all horror themed. So you get a certain bottle with like a book or something like that. And it's like part of a, you're going to pull it up.
I'm going to just pull it up.
Yeah. So the overall company is Fine Familiar Spirits, but the macabre part of it is the horror realm themed liquor.
So we're doing some promotion for them right now, which is fine. This is what we like to do. This is what we like to do. But this is what it is. Look at these. Like, there's awesome bottles. Go away. There's awesome bottles.
They're gonna send us a sample so we can tell everyone about it once we try it.
Yep, these are awesome looking bottles, and you get a book that you get to read with original stories when you buy these. And
Mike
some of
Flanagan
these books,
was author of one of them.
Right. One of these books was written by Flanagan.
Yeah. You can only get it on here.
Yep.
Sorry,
and you can only.
You.
No, it's okay.
I'm so excited.
Well, I know we're very excited. We're very excited. But this is a Hell Is Not Mocked as a Texas bourbon whiskey. I really hope that that's what they send us. I would love to try that. But go to findfamiliarspirits.com, guys, and look at it. And they have the horror realm. That's what we are partnering up with. They have the fantasy realm, and it's going to be really cool. But anyway, let's get to the chat. Let's read some chats. Everybody's very happy for us.
Thank you.
So let's go in here. Otaku says, "Hey, welcome to the show."
Thank you.
Grindhouse Ghoul says, "Hi, Sam."
Hello.
Kay says, "Howdy." Casey says, "Glad to meet you, Sam." Saya says, "Hey, Architect Sam." Jobit's waving. That's another chat. Wrathman. Definitely added it to the list for Ben Affleck. Oh, yeah, the Phantoms movie. Definitely do that. John says, "Awesome to have you, Miss Sam." Mag says, "Hey." Otaku 420 says, "Good to see. Good to still see people building sets." That's what we do.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Well, you did it. You pulled it off, and it looks great in the movie. But that's part of our that is part of our philosophy at Bloodscribe, is to I'm going to do this because this is what Kainan and I do. So we need to get this, and everybody wants to see your face. Dark. It's okay. But part of Bloodscribe's philosophy is practicals and seeing stuff, and that's how we do things. Is all practicals. So if we got to build a set, we're building a set. That set's going to be live. It's going to be right there. No green screen, no blue screen, no acting against tennis balls on pool cues. We're not doing that. We are making movies. Jack says, "Kick ass." Casey said, "Cave looked damn good for 2 months only." Wow.
Thanks.
Livewire says, "Is the festival being held in a constructed cave?" Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
And then we got the whoa, congrats from Otaku. Mag says, "Wood." Fun Face says, "Awesome. What's up, Fun Face?" Jack Doobie says, "The D&D guy." Congratulations. Congrats from Kaleidoscope. Heather says, "What? That's super lit." Casey says, "Always had a girl crush on Lillard. Congrats. That's rad." Yeah, we're super excited. John says, "Stu lives." He does. Casey says, "State availability on Macabre Spirits." Go to their website. That's the one thing that's unfortunate right now is they're not available in Florida, but they will be able to sell bottles at our festival. So if you come to our festival, you will be able to buy a bottle. Even though it's not technically in distribution in Florida yet. So they're going
to get a permit just for us.
Yeah, there's some incentive. Heather says, "Congrats again." Livewire says, "Bourbon, spookalicious." Gaston says, "Well, hello, Sam."
Hello.
And Tenderloin says, "Groovy." All righty. So that's it. John says, "So February is now the official month of the fest?" What? No, March 13th.
Yeah, March.
Where did you read? Yeah, where did you read February? Friday the 13th in March. That's when we start. That's the kickoff date. Why are you saying February? If February is somewhere out there on the internet, I need to know because we got to take it down.
Yeah.
Kay says, I prefer practical effects, sometimes with a little CGI mixed in if they don't overdo it. Yeah, CGI needs to be like icing on a cake. And very light icing, not like stupid icing. I mean, my God. Otaku says Feb was in the trailer. Oh, did I play the wrong trailer? Yeah. Oh my God.
When did you play the trailer?
I played it while I was sending you the link. Because I didn't want dead air. It's not February. Oh my God.
Tisk.
I thought I uploaded the real one. Okay, I gotta delete this. I have to add the real one right now. This is what I have to do. Yeah. So tell them a story, Sam, while I upload
a story?
The new trailer. Yeah.
No, that's too much pressure.
No, tell them a story.
Stories doesn't sell. Well,
whatever you want.
That doesn't
horror.
help me at all.
Horror.
That's horror related?
Yeah. You could have been telling a story right now.
Okay. I'll tell it's not really that good of a story. The first thing came to mind is when I saw Late Night with the Devil. You've heard this a million times.
Tell it.
We were in the theater, and if anyone's seen that movie, it's one of my favorite from last year. And I just love the 70s vibe and the whole thing, the whole late night TV show thing. Every time they went to like tell the audience to clap, I started clapping. Like I was so engaged in the movie that right there in the theater, I was clapping. And DJ's like, "What are you doing? Stop doing
that." They're curious about the cave. Tenderloin Stew says, "Tell us about building caves." And Otaku says, "What went into building the cave?"
Jeez. Okay. So,
well, let me stop you real quick. Sorry, let me stop you real quick. Do you have to go?
I have to go in like 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Cause I knew you were sneaking out of some stuff. So you got to sneak back in. So she has 10 minutes, guys. So get your questions in now.
Which is why I'm in my car.
Right.
All right, the cave. Okay, so I had no idea what I was doing. DJ had this other guy that was going to do it, but there was like money issues or something, and I was like, I can do it. And he's like, with what tools? And I was like, I got tools. And so he took me to this warehouse. This warehouse had absolutely no electricity. We had to, in the dark, plan out where this cave is going to go. First of all, I've also never read the script. So I have no idea how big this cave is supposed to be. I knew absolutely nothing. Besides DJ's kind of saying like, well, this might happen over here and the Hell Gate will be over here and that's it. There's also shoring pipes holding up this building. And if you know what that means, it's basically extra column poles that go in when a building might fall down. So we had to build an entire cave. DJ told me that the ceiling of this cave would show. And so we had to cantilever like an entire structure. Am I going into much detail, DJ?
No. Our chat is very smart.
Okay, so I'm not, well, for time wise. So basically I had to build with 2x4s. We built an entire truss system that got weighed down by sandbags that also cantilever a beam across. And so we built this entire cave. It was probably maybe 14 feet by like 25 feet or something. It was quite large. Then through trial and error for weeks, we finally settled on chicken wire that was going to go in between each of these columns and in these beams. And then in between that, the chicken wire was in between muslin fabric. And basically, if you don't know what that is, that's just like the stabilizing fabric that goes into quilts. So it's super cheap fabric. On the other side was just contact paper, and we kind of super glued them together. And then we can like morph the rocks and push it and pull it with the chicken wire. And then we sponge painted for what felt like weeks. And then all the details kind of went together. But there were so many other caveats. There was a portion of the movie where, well, I guess I shouldn't say a spoiler. Something had to happen where people were leaning against a wall.
Yeah, don't say a spoiler.
I'm not. I'm not. I stopped myself. So we need like extra support in certain areas because the new actors were going to be leaning towards those areas. There was also limited lighting. So this particular light that was in the cave had to go from other scenes and other sets that we had to actually make it so the ceiling can come down, get the light in, get the light out. Again, all cantilevering off of the sandbags. And so it was pretty extensive. And then when it came to the Hellgate itself, it was just a wreath that we took and manipulated and added twine to, and it was kind of like taking over the walls. Like the twine was growing out of it and went across the cave. So a lot of gluing there, a lot of foam expansion, like foam that you put in your windows that expand for ceiling air vents and stuff. And it was I don't know what else, DJ. Only one injury.
That was it. Yeah. Grindhouse says live chat tripping on my end. What's tripping about it? It's looking slow. You guys got to put live chat, not top chat on. So make sure that you have live chat on, not top chat. Who else? Who else has a question? Because she has to. Architect Sam is very busy. She's very important. She has to go. So one more question for Architect Sam. Gaston says movie magic. Casey says necessity is the mother of invention. Scrape and scrub. Use it. All not top. Yeah, use all chat, not top chat. Make sure you guys are doing that. And I don't think we have slow mode on, so it shouldn't be slow mode. Anyway, hurry up, get your questions in. I just remember working on this thing since March, and it was like every weekend.
It was every weekend. It was 16 hours a weekend, at least.
Livewire says, how much of the cave was just duct tape and spit?
None of it. There's a lot of staples, I think, at the end there.
Yeah.
I know there was a lot of insecurity on my part too when it was all coming together. Because I'm an architect, I was thinking that it should look like Disney World in a sense, and DJ was reassuring. He was really nice to me and reassured me consistently, like there's going to be some movie magic. Like once the set happens and actors are here and certain lighting happens, it's going to be great. So.
Tenderloin says, did you already know each other or did you meet through this project?
We already knew each other.
Otaku says, what did DJ give you for a budget?
I think it was like $4,000 for the materials.
Yeah.
Probably. And he's supposed to pay me, so. This is my volunteer time.
It was about $4,000 to $5,000, I think, to build that whole thing. Casey says, thank you.
No, go ahead.
Casey says, thank you, Sam. I adore set design. Otaku says it does look pretty great.
Thank you.
So it's going to look even better when you guys actually see the film. But all right.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. So you got to get out of here. I think that's good for tonight. So we're just going to close out the show. So thank you. Well, okay. One more. Livewire says, yeah, Disney World theme parks are supposed to look good from all visible angles. Sets only have to look good from certain angles. Makes sense. Yep. That's true.
Yeah. DJ had to reassure me of that a couple times. Yep.
All righty. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Architect Sam, thank you for coming on and helping me with that awesome announcement. The Architect Sam is also Architect Sam. So Architect Sam and I are business partners now, and she is the executive director for the film festival. So she is doing all of that stuff, and then I'm the creative director. And so we are co-founders of this festival. She's in it with me for the long haul now. So that's why she's involved. That's why I didn't just bring on a random architect to give me that, to help me with that announcement. I think I forgot to say that she is the executive director of the festival. So if your films don't get in, it's her fault, not mine. And
whoa.
So thanks guys for stopping by. Sorry we didn't get a video from Kainan. He's just been super busy with the with Fantastic Fest. We should have an update next week, and next week is our 100th episode. So make sure that you guys get
Yay.
here. Next week is our 100th episode of the Death Rattle podcast. We'd love to see you all. We haven't figured out exactly what we're doing yet, but you should come to the 100th episode. It's going to be awesome. And thanks for joining us. Wednesdays, 7 p.m. on the East Coast, 4 p.m. on the West Coast, 1 a.m. over there on the other side of the pond. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We will see you next week. Bye.
Thanks for having me. Bye.